Happy Monday. It's Manifesting Monday, so I'm going to manifest people. And I can't wait for you to come in and say hello this morning. Let's see, let me go into somewhere and share this out, wherever we may be. And I think you all are up, aren't you? Good morning, good morning. Okay, here we go. Help me share this out, please. Somebody's here. Who found it first? Let me see. Carolyn Crenshaw, good morning. You are the first one in here this morning. Happy Monday. Blue Jean. Oh boy, good morning, Razzmatazz. I'm so glad that you all are here. Pat Moss, good afternoon to you, Pat. And there you are, Deirdre. I shared it to you just so you would have the link because I know sometimes you don't get notified when we're on live, but now you know. We are here. I am in sunny California still. You know, this is a big state. It is really enormous. All right, so let's start out the way we do every morning, going into our hearts, doing some heart-brain connection. So when you touch your heart center, it brings your focus to everything love, everything that we are, which is pure love. And then slow down the breathing and let that love flow to your brain and say, I just love you. Good morning. I'm grateful for another day alive. I'm grateful for the air I breathe. I'm grateful to be here with this beautiful family this morning. So come on in, everyone that's just finding it. Welcome, welcome, welcome into Monday. Breathe into your heart and breathe that love out into the world. Ooh, let's change this planet. We can change it by sharing our love. All right, I'm going to pull up the message. And if you all will just keep sharing it. Thank you, Deirdre, for sharing it out. And let other people know. Let's call them in. Just say somebody's name. Call them in here with us and get the party started. Making sure my phone was off so it doesn't make noise. And let me get to the message from the angels, which is called The Whole Enchilada. Love is the whole thing. We are only pieces. And that's from Rumi. Driving through California and its massiveness has given me a lot of time to reflect on how we are all just a small part of the entire universe. I feel small when I drive by the ocean, but then on reflection, I know that I am the ocean. Recognizing that we are part of an awe-inspiring whole is an essential step in our spiritual journey. It's a realization that we are not alone, but an integral part of an intricate web of existence. Remember, in the grand scheme of the cosmos, we are not merely spectators, we are active participants. The universe is not outside of us, but within us. That ocean that I adore and can't get enough of is within me. It can be mind blowing to think about that. Dear angels, embracing our part in the universe's entirety empowers us to tap into the power of collective consciousness. The potential of our human minds acting in harmony can bring about transformation. The healing of the self and the healing of the world are interconnected. Each of us contributes to the collective journey toward universal harmony and peace, world peace. That is our goal. Dear ones, feeling separate from the whole of the oneness can lead to feelings of isolation, loneliness, and the pursuit of individualistic goals. But we encourage you to step away from this fragmented view of existence and embrace the understanding of who you are as a spark of the divine. You are the tree, the blade of grass, and yes, even the vast ocean. As you peel back the layers of the physical, you will recognize this and have the knowingness that your spiritual core is entwined with the universe itself. You are made of stardust, after all. You can look at an individual star and it is beautiful, but put it together with all the other stars and you have a whole galaxy. Embrace this concept of yourself as you exist on your planet, and the oneness will be illuminated in your mind. Dear angels, today I promise to accept my part of the whole. And I'm so glad that you all are stars right along beside of me, and that we all make up that whole of the universe, the galaxy, the everything that is. And I see we're calling people in. Thank you all. Thank you for calling in our P's. Suzanne showed up. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Kathy. Annie 7. And Blue. You were on the other stream and was wondering where everyone was. Yep, you can always come to my page and you'll find, I think, pretty much everybody there. So good morning, Auntie Jean. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful celebration of your anniversary yesterday. Congratulations again. And let's see, who else? Oh, we're still calling people in. Yay, let's get them in here. And let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about us being pieces of the whole of everything that is. I love that. I love that concept. And yeah, anybody else out there like to work puzzles? I love puzzles. I can't do it enough right now because, well, it wouldn't fit well in the car. but I do enjoy watching the puzzle pieces come together and then creating that whole picture from those little fragments. And that's what we do. We all fit together as part of the puzzle, and we can see the wholeness when we look at it that way. And breaking up. Okay, well, there ain't nothing I can do about technology. Sorry about that. Uh, the internet is pretty good here, so I don't know what that's all about. Christina, you are here. Oh, of course, you're always welcome in here. We love having your energy, Christina. All right, so let's see what Kuan Yin has to say. Kuan Yin says, uniquely you. What was the blog? Being uniquely you, being your part of the puzzle, your little puzzle piece. We're all pieces. So, Kuan Yin got the message. The more we are willing to become authentic rather than conventional, the more we will need to eschew conditioning in favor of aliveness. Be willing to run the risk of being authentic so that you can live from your heart and experience real joy. And that's what we do. That's what we have here. We have real joy among us. And as we fit into that big picture, we all know that we are unique in our personalities, unique in our experiences, but put us all together, and what do you have? You have a pea pod containing all this beautiful energy. So I am so glad that you're all in our pea pod. Catherine DeSanti, good morning. And Blue says, I disagree, Teri. You certainly help us with our life puzzle. Oh, I'm so glad you think so. I'm just the conduit. I just allow and let the angels speak, and then whatever happens from there, we all become more melded together as part of that oneness. And Annie says, yes, she does help a lot. And Blue and you and this whole wonderful family, everyone helps everyone else. That's part of being part of the puzzle. Our piece fits into another piece, and that piece fits into another piece. And there we are. Angie Taylor. Oh, hi, sweet one. And it is evening for you. Thank you for being here. And who else do we have? Pat Moss says, reading The Greatest Secret book and discovering the difference between limitations and freedom. Yay! What a great thing to do. The Secret is an amazing book. I've read it several times. I've watched the movie several times. And yeah, it's really cool to start to comprehend more about the oneness of all that is and the secret that we are all one and we are all love. So let's get some gratitude flowing up in here. And Suzanne says the Peace on Earth tour is a giant puzzle. You bring all the pieces together, Teri. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Yes, I'm coming up on a big anniversary in September. We will be 3 years old. We'll be toddlers and really making an impact across this country. Pretty soon I'll be hitting some states that I haven't been in yet. And I'm excited about that before I head into Michigan. And we'll be there in July. And then down into Louisiana, where my Annie Banani is. Kathleen Caputo, walking into PT. Have a blessed day. Oh, so much love to you, Kathleen. I hope you have a good session there. And Angie says, meant to say making it to the live, but love is perfect too. It absolutely is. Welcome to the love. I think that's what I'll start saying in the morning, Angie. Thank you for that. Tammy Fisk also running into work, but jumped in to say hi, and I miss you all. Well, we miss you, sweet Tammy. Thank you for coming in to say hello this morning. And Blue says, yes, we are truly blessed. Love you, Annie Banani. We all do. We all wrap our arms around you, Annie. And Angie Taylor says, be authentic. Yes, absolutely. Annie, we are a beautiful family. We really are. Angie, I miss you, girl. I'm so glad you're coming into some of the lives. Blue says we're walking each other home, like Ram Dass says. Hope Wellington Marshall, thank you for being here. Greetings to you. Ricky Rick, good morning, our pirate Rick. And Josie, your sidekick. Good morning, good morning. Deirdre, grateful that I'm experiencing a stronger sense of purpose. I love that. You know, when we do that inner work, when we just check in with ourselves and take the time to reflect, we find that sense of purpose even more fully, and we realize what the heck we're doing here. Have you ever asked that question? What the heck is this all about? What am I doing anyway here on this Earth planet, streaming through space on this rock? You know, when you stop and think about it, in the grand scheme of things, all of this big whole galaxy, this whole universe, it can be so mind-blowing if we really stop and think about it. I saw a visual years ago where it took somebody, a picture of, or an image of somebody standing outside, like on a patio, and then it just started expanding it out, and that person went from looking like a full-bodied person, regular size, to smaller and smaller the more you expand it out into the great big world. And all of a sudden it was just a speck and you could hardly see it. And I think sometimes, what do we look like to the angels? But I know they're here with us, walking on this earth, surrounding us. But sometimes I think about that bird's eye view. It's like, can y'all see me down here? You know, I'll wave at the universe and wave at whoever is looking down on us and seeing us here on earth. It's like we're not just those little specks. We are huge. We are this beautiful energy that's walking on Mother Gaia's back. But sometimes I think about that smallness and I think, you know, that's part of the illusion, isn't it? Part of the illusion is that we are this huge body here on earth, and we're just spirit. This body is just the vessel, but yet we give so much power to it, and we give so much energy and place so much emphasis on how the body is doing instead of how the spirit is doing. What if we pivoted and changed that? What if instead of saying, oh, my head hurts, my stomach hurts, I don't feel good today, what if we placed more emphasis on how our spirit is doing today? So I'll just put that question out there. How is your spirit doing today? How is it feeling? And what is it saying to you? You know, our body talks to us all the time. It tells us anything that we need to know to pay attention to. How's your spirit doing today? So that's the question, and we'll see what kind of answers we get when I look and see who else came in. And Blue says, I am so grateful for such a beautiful day yesterday, home and finally able to work around our beautiful yard. My garden is getting there. Photos to follow. It's finally warming up. I'm grateful for the wonderful memories of having Brookie and Dylan here last summer. I hope to see her soon. I want to meet my boyfriend, Max. You haven't met Max yet. Oh, that is going to be such a sweet reunion. And I can't wait to see the pictures and see the look on your face, Blue, when you see that sweet baby. And Ricky wants to know who wrote the Sunday morning song. Well, I will have to look that up, Ricky, because off the top of my head, I can't tell you, but I will find it and I will get you that answer. Joanne, good morning. Joanne, are you still in, I believe it's North Carolina, where you were over the weekend doing a celebration of life for your cousin? And I hope that your heart is doing well today. I hope that all that emotion has just helped you come to a good place of feeling loved. What else we got? Oh, Carolyn says, I feel good. I'm so good. That's the question for all of you this morning. How is your spirit feeling today? Not your body. Let's pay attention to how our spirit is doing. And is it saying anything to you? Is it saying, hey, pay attention to me for a minute and see what's going on, what's up in the spirit world? Joanne, you're home and headed to work. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you have a beautiful day at work, sweetheart. Kathy Hand says, I found it on YouTube, Ricky. Look up the title. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. And Auntie Jean says, I'm going to the doctor today and I'm going to say I am terrific because I will answer with my spirit. You know, there was a blog from a few days ago called Discover Your Greatness. And I just love that blog. I want to share that blog with the world, with everyone in the world, because it made such beautiful sense that when you're asked how you're doing, the answer is, I am great. No matter what, no matter appearances of the aches and the pains and the chaos sometimes that we go through, if we claim our greatness, we're speaking from our soul. We're speaking from who we truly are, not this temporary vessel. So whenever you're asked, how are you? Thank you, Auntie Jean L'Oreal, that your answer is going to be, you are terrific. Everything is working perfectly. Deirdre, my spirit is calm, peaceful, and grateful to claim another day. That's what I do every morning, Deirdre. Every morning I get up, I say, thank you for another day. Thank you for another opportunity to be here and to be love and to shine a light out into the world. Now, how can I help somebody today? That's how I start my mornings. And Kathy Hand says, my spirit is full of hope. I am radiating positivity. I love that. And thank you for sharing, Kathy. And Taylor, my spirit keeps reminding me I'm loved unconditionally, even if it's been hard to believe. It's been tough after being in a lot of not good energy for a long period of time. I trust in my heart and soul, and I can choose not to entertain or react to anything less than I am worth. Yeah, just see yourself as that beautiful reflection in our world, whatever it may be. Like today's message said, it might be you're seeing a blade of grass and the beauty of that, the perfection of that. Or you may be seeing that vast ocean. You may be seeing a beautiful, majestic mountain. See the beauty that you are observing and know that it is you. It is you. That's the beauty of this. That's all right in here, right in our beautiful heart. Blue says, Ricky, it was John Foley, it seems, who wrote the song, Come to the Water. That's the song we're talking about. Every Sunday, I play that song, and I had recorded a message at the end of it, and I usually let that play as we are on the air. And it's just seeing ourselves being in that beautiful energy, letting the conduit of water flow love to us. And anytime you're near water or you're showering or it's raining or whatever, there's water around, just see yourself as love and that love flowing through the water to your heart. Angie Taylor says, Spirit's also cautioning me not to feel the need to justify or enter into arguments to justify, because this only causes the same energy and no transformation. It can be hard to stay in compassion after hurting, but it's always choices. Angie, we make choices every moment of every day, and we can choose to be great, or we can choose to be whatever else. I choose great. I choose happy. I choose content. I choose empathetic. So be gentle on yourself, darling. Yes, after we've been through a fire, sometimes we are cautious as we open up our hearts again. But I pray that your heart is opening wide and you're accepting in all this love that we're sending to you today. Ricky is called Come to the Water. That's the name of the song. It is Kathy Hand's favorite. It's one of my favorite songs in the whole world because I feel the energy in that song. I feel the message of what it's saying. Come to the water where you will find peace. And you will. When I first moved to Florida many, many years ago, I knew I was home because I could feel the energy of the water. I could feel it speaking to me. I knew deep in my soul, I knew that that was me, that I wasn't just a drop in the ocean. I was that entire ocean. And that's what I felt yesterday as I was driving up the highway to come to Rosalind's. That's where I am right now in Paso Robles. Beautiful part of the world. It's wine country. But I had to pass through a part of California where I was able to see the mountains and the ocean. And so, I was in paradise all day yesterday. And it was hard to keep my eyes on the road because I wanted to look at all the beauty. So if you ever get a chance to come out here to California, I hope you'll come to this part of California. And Rosalind is so amazing. She always welcomes me with open arms when I'm out here and gives me my little room that I'm in that's so special. Rosalind has an Airbnb. So anytime you all want to come out and visit here in this part of California, just look her up and see what an amazing place she has here. Angie says all is connected and all is worthy of love and happiness. Indeed it is. And Pat Moss says, my spirit's word is my wand by Florence. Yes, I can't remember her last name either, but my word is my wand. And whatever we're speaking, we're putting that out into the world. So are you speaking that you are great, that you are love, that you are amazing, and that you are peace? When we speak peace, that energy goes forth into all the universe. So that's how we're going to bring about peace on earth, is when we find that peace within ourselves. It has to start inside of us. Yesterday, I led a meditation yesterday afternoon for the 10 million for world peace. That is a new organization that Marbeth Dunn and I and Maureen Whitehouse have started. And our hope, our intention, and we are claiming that we are going to have 10 million plus people gathering every day. Or if you don't gather, at least being in your own space, and meditate toward world peace, sending that energy to our governing bodies, wherever we may be, presidents, kings, rulers of countries, rulers of states and local government, those who are making decisions. So that's what we are doing, and I'm praying that all of you are jumping on board with that. I want to thank Deirdre, who has been sharing that out far and wide, and I want to put up the link. If any of you have not joined yet, there's a Facebook group called 10 Million for World Peace, where you can get all the latest and greatest news of what's happening. And while I'm at it, I want to wish Marbeth Dunn one more time a happy birthday. Yesterday was her birthday. You can also volunteer with us. You can sign up to be a part of this movement and help us out. We need help spreading the word about what we're doing, and we need help with meditation. We need help with writing. If you can write an email, if you can write a PR blog, um, help us out. Come be a part of this great happening. And starting in September, we're going to meditate every day and send that out into the world to bring in more peace in our world. So we ask you to join up with us. We'd love to have everyone on board. All right, so let's get to our prayer request this morning. Anything going on in your world that you would like to share with us that we can lift you up for? And let's see. Blue says, Teri, when you were talking about happiness, Gizmo came purring. He and the Fae want you to know Gizzy smells of green things and secret places of the green forest. He rubbed the phone, sending his love. Oh, I love that. I love you so much, Gizmo. Rosalind has a kitty cat, and its name is Kitty Cat. And I love this little cat. It's so independent, and I didn't think that it would remember me. But last night, as I was in the dining room, Kitty Cat came and rubbed up against my leg, and I just was so thrilled to get that kitten love. It felt so good to be remembered by one of the fur babies where I have visited, and her little doggy Hoppy is always such a delight. And Hoppy gave me lots of lap love yesterday. He just wanted to cuddle and get all that loving before he went to bed. So I am surrounded by beautiful fur love here at Rosalind's. I'll be here for a couple of days before I head on up to Mount Shasta, but what a delight to be around these babies, these beautiful fur energy. Animal love is so pure and so precious. So you know that I'm just in hog heaven here, just loving on all of the beauty and the animals, and of course our darling Rosalind. I just love her so much. She's an amazing being of love and light. Angie, I am love, I am capable, and I am grateful. I am so grateful you're with us this morning, Angie. Catherine Kovacs, hello, hello. Deirdre's giving us our beautiful prayer that she does every day. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for all who live on her back, for world peace, and prayers for attention to human trafficking. Thank you for that, Deirdre. Andrea Gregg, thank you. Love to you too, darling. And Catherine has a prayer request. Pray for Natika and Chris and his brother. His father passed away last night. We certainly will remember that family, Catherine. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. Any other prayer requests, go ahead and type them in. And let's go into our hearts. When we pray, we are giving love. That's what we're doing. We're sending love from our heart to whoever has asked or whoever we are aware of that we can lift up with that love. Kuan Yin says love is the energy that heals. So when we are saying, I'm praying for you, we're saying, I love you and I care what happens to you and I care how things are going in your world. So when I say we're praying and all of these prayer requests are lifted up, we are putting our arms of love around each person, each animal, each place that's on our big prayer list that we just continue to build and to keep going every week. We revisit it, and then any that you add to it, we'll add in to that list. But right now, even if you haven't shared with us, maybe you have someone you're holding in your heart, just wrap arms of love around them. That's what we do. That's the prayer. And I'm just feeling the need to send out some healing energy right now. So if there's anything that you have going on in this vessel that we are inhabiting, if there's any aches, pains, emotional pain, there's some people that just celebrated life that has gone on to spirit, just holding your heart in its tenderness and sending love that way. Blue is asking a prayer for her guy Dave, trying to get a job right near here for a big house. He's the only contractor involved, though it's on the lake, and with all the special requirements, the excavation is going to cost over $100,000. I hope they can actually build the house. We will lift Dave up in prayer. And I know this area that you're talking about, this beautiful lake and the Vermont area, the Deerfield Valley. And I know your guy, Dave. So I know he's perfectly capable of doing the job. So let's send a prayer up for the best and highest good of all, and that he is that perfect person to come in and do the job. All right. So let's take a breath into the heart center, feeling the connectedness of all of us. Remember, you may think that you're just sitting there alone or standing or driving or whatever you're doing, but you're really not alone. You are part of this puzzle piece of all of us, part of this pea pod. So remember that as you go into your heart, as you take that breath in, know that there's a lot of us doing this together, synchronous in what we are doing with our mindset, with our love that we have for each other and for this beautiful planet, for our Creator, for the Divine Mother who nurtures us, looks out for us, guides us, for the Christ consciousness, and for Gaia, our beautiful planet that allows us to walk on her back as she streams through space. So breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in the knowingness of who you are and feel that interconnectedness. Feel a part of the whole. Let your soul just rise up. See yourself as bigger than you could ever imagine being. See yourself bigger than that vast ocean, bigger than this planet that we are standing on. bigger than this galaxy even. Looking at the Milky Way, it just seems to go on forever and ever. See yourself bigger than that. Let's get big this morning. Let's have a big presence as we walk among others in this world, such that when you are talking to someone, you are holding conversation, or are you speaking love and speaking a prayer, your bigness is seen, not a small dot, but the really huge energy of your soul. See yourself in that way right now. Just breathe in that love coming from the universe, coming from the great central sun and our Creator. And now breathe that over the world. All of these prayer requests, all these people, these animals, these places on our planet, all the places where there's chaos and discord. Just send that love. Remember, you are big. You're huge. You can send out a huge amount of love throughout the whole world. So as you breathe it in, breathe it out. Breathe it in and breathe it back out into the world, knowing that the intention is for everyone to see their part in the whole, for everyone to know they are not alone, that for all of us to have a world that's sustainable, a world that will be here long after this human body is gone, for our future generations. We have to take action now. We have to do our part now in educating, in praying, in sharing, in sending out love. Love is what will heal. So breathe that love. Be that love. Be that change that you want to see. You want a better world to live in? You want people who will respect you, who will honor you, who will not abuse you? Be that. Call that to you. Put your energy out to the universe. That the only thing that is real is love. So if you got something going on right now, whether that's emotional pain or the body is giving you some sign of physical pain, just pour the love right into it. Love yourself first. Know who you are. Know how big you are in this world. And love every part of that. And as you breathe out love. Anything that's unlike love, this is the time to let it go. You're in a safe place. You have come here this morning for purpose. It wasn't an accident that you turned this on. It wasn't an accident that you stayed. You're here on purpose to love and to be loved and to heal. And that healing comes from inside of you. So just take a moment. I just want to send some love out. I want to send some healing energy, some Reiki, some time heals, some quantum touch. It's all energy. We are energy. So accept the healing if you choose. If you want to let go of whatever it is that's holding you down and making you feel heavy. If you want to let it go, let it go. But right now, let's just be with each other and just open your heart to accept that love, to accept that healing. And just say in your heart, I am worthy. I am enough. I accept this love that's coming my way. And I'm allowing myself to be loved. I'm allowing myself to have a clean spirit inside of me where I can breathe in love and breathe out love. Just be with yourself right now. In this holy moment, in this holy instant, I'm sending love to anyone who will accept it. Thank you. Thank you for accepting. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of something that's bigger than each of us individually. Okay, this is the part where we share love with each other. So let me find the words, and we're going to do it all together on 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. Thank you all for being here. And Angie, yes, remember who you are. And I hope this has helped you a little bit today with that remembrance. I hope that you've opened up to take this love in that you're receiving, not just from me, from all of us that are here, because we are all one. It's not about me. It's about this beautiful family. And like I said, you're here on purpose. And Angie offers prayers for all feeling alone and defeated and needing strength to stay in hope. All is perfect for our highest good. Absolutely. And Blue says, Angie, you are loved. The universe has your back, sending joyful love from us to you. And Blue says, okay, I am Faye, high happiness of joy now, Teri. If you need me, I will be with my furry friends sending love from my garden. Blessed day, peas, having awaits to unfold in grace. Thank you, we love you, I am worthy, I am enough, I am loved and love. Woohoo, you are. You are beautiful, love, and thank you. Andrea, thank you for the words. Thank you, I love you. Our Deirdre, thank you, I love you. Auntie Jean loves us to the ends of the universe. Ricky and Josie, thank you, I love you. There's our Rosalind. Good morning, Rosalind. And Hope Wellington Marshall, thank you, I love you. Angie, oh, enjoy all that love that's coming your way right now, darling Angie. So good to see you here. Annie Seven and Grayson, thank you, I love you. Catherine Kovacs, Catherine DeSanti, so happy you're here. Suzanne, thank you, I love you. Time to let go, you're right, Angie Taylor, it certainly is. Pat Moss, thank you, I love you. Angie, love and gratitude always. Angie says, we are one. We absolutely are. Thank you all so much for joining in this morning. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed, because that's where you're going to find that blessing. You're not going to find it outside of yourself. It's all in here. Remember, the ocean's in you. So enjoy that ocean all day today, or the mountaintop, or the valley, or whatever it is that brings you joy. Stay there in that place. I love you. I will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.